Reiner, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jeff Martyr with the HBO Test Drive, where you can win a new Chevrolet. Then at 10:30, sit back for laughs with the HBO Comedy Hour. Gary Shandling's Stand Up. Presumed Innocent, HBO Test Drive, and Gary Shandling. It could only happen here, tonight on HBO.
The following movie is rated PG-13.
Young Guns 2, the Old West. It's kind of like the open road. Both have that sense of freedom and possibility. Hi, I'm Will Schreiner, and if you're looking for possibilities, you have come to the right place, the HBO Test Drive. Because yesterday and today, cable TV subscribers like you have been trying out HBO, taking it out for a spin, seeing just what it's made of. And I hope you like what you've seen, because after tonight, I gotta tell you, we'll be out of here, and this free two-day tryout will end. In the meantime, though, there's plenty to see, plenty to do, like maybe winning a 1992 Chevrolet in our test drive sweepstakes. I'll have all the details on that in a minute, but first, a preview of our next movie, Presumed Innocent, starring Harrison Ford.
It's gonna be so good.
Carolyn Paulimus was murdered last night. I want you to handle this case personally.
Harrison Ford.
Find out which of the creeps she put away is out on parole.
Money to deal.
There are 150 lawyers down there. They couldn't find one who didn't sleep with her.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Carolyn? You were in Carolyn's apartment the night she was killed.
Raul Julia.
Indeed, you will go to...
You're still in love with her.
You killed her. This is my life.
Presumed Innocent. Tonight on HBO.
Presumed Innocent, next. Then it's stand-up comedy from Gary Shandling in HBO Comedy Hour, Gary Shandling. That's followed by another HBO original, the HBO original movie, starring Dennis Hopper. And on just the other side of midnight, Andrew McCarthy and Mariel Hemingway meet for drinks and mayhem in an episode of the HBO series Tales from the Crypt. And that, as they say, is just the beginning.
Though he shared the stage with Whoopi and been at the head of the class, Billy Connolly is still a stranger here.
When that happens to you live and you're not an American, it's the best laxative known to man.
But he's learning about his new home.
There's a 24-hour drive-in taxidermist. You really need that, I feel.
He's learning the language.
Friendly fire. Hey, Willie, how's it going? Bang!
Billy Connolly, pale blue Scottish person. Tomorrow. It could only happen here.
HBO!
On the next Dream On. She's so great. Martin finally meets the perfect woman.
Martin, she's terrific.
Well, almost perfect.
Watch.
After all, I'm the head nurse.
The most important thing is that it's in the past and that you regret it.
In the past, yes. Regret it? No.
Not even a little bit?
Will Martin wreck a good thing? Or is he man enough to keep the past in the past?
Dream on.
MC Hammer talks about his idol.
James Brown is an inspiration for so much of rap music out here today.
While the Godfather of Soul salutes the Hammer.
And it makes me feel good that he says that I influenced him.
Influences. Who made it hot? Who keeps it going? Get an insider's take on music when James Brown and MC Hammer kick off HBO's new series, Influences. Premieres Saturday on HBO.
I'm in school. When I get done, I want my diploma.
What is HBO Comedy Hour Women of the Night 3 all about?
It's not about glamour, it's not about dress, it's not about fashion.
Host Sandra Bernhard knows.
It's just about being real.
It's about laughter and 5 funny women.
And now you know what I use for birth control, my personality. I think if you're gonna kill someone for their coat, you should eat them too.
Sex is a dirty, disgusting thing you save for someone you love.
Hey, 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 hey.
Women of the Night 3 premieres Saturday, September 28th on the HBO Comedy Hour.
Good stuff, and it only happens here on HBO. Something else that's been happening here during this test drive, far-flung reports from our very own road warriors, Jeff Martyr and Ellen DeGeneres. Here's Ellen.
Hi. Here are a few very important survival tips. Number 1, large mammals can be unpredictable and extremely dangerous, so never, ever slow dance with an elk, no matter how attractive you find them to be or how much you enjoy the song. B, I don't know. And 3, it's so much easier to call and order HBO from where you are than from where I am. All you have to do is pick up the phone, call 1-800-952-5900, and you'll get HBO. And if you call now, you may get an installation discount that many cable companies are offering. Plus, you'll receive a special bonus, 100 minutes of long distance free from U.S. Sprint, no matter who your long distance carrier is. It's that easy to get HBO. Oh, this is the one. This is the important one. Always remember, wait, no. It's never forget. Always forget, never.
If you take Ellen's advice and get on the phone right now, you'll have HBO just in time for the new fall season. And with HBO in time for the new fall season, you'll be seeing some very big movies. Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg in that mega hit, Ghost. Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, and Joe Pesci in the real-life mob story, Goodfellas. Plus, Postcards from the Edge, Reversal of Fortune, Avalon, The Bonfire to the Vanities, and coming later this fall, Predator 2.
Your friend's death was the result of a massive intrusion in the chest cavity by an edged weapon that nearly cleaved the heart in two. Death was instantaneous. He was boned like a fish. I've never seen anything like this. Please do not touch anything.
Doctor, what about the other victims? Anything there?
The federal team brought in their own forensic examiners. I am the medical examiner and the chief pathologist in the city, and they've cut me out completely.
Any way you can get a look at any of the evidence the feds have collected? I mean, they must have run tests.
It won't be easy.
Doctor, I pried this from Danny's hands. This is what took him up into the rafters.
It has almost no weight.
But it cuts like steel.
Let me see. We are now at 150,000 times normal magnification. Astonishing. This material doesn't correspond to anything on the periodic table.
Lieutenant, what the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but you don't buy it in a hardware store.
Predator 2. HBO viewers will be seeing it. Will you? All it takes is one brief phone call. What could be easier?
Time! Now's the time. Home box office on pay TV, it's the channel of choice if you know what we mean. We have movie, sports, comedy, it's time to choose. Call an order now, you just can't lose. Now's the time. The entertainment source that's all in one with program variety designed for fun. Millions of viewers have to make a choice. Call an order now so we can hear your voice. Now's the time. Dial 1-800-952-5900 to order HBO. Remember, now's the time.
I like the tearjerkers. He likes the violence.
I'm more the action-packed guy.
Crime dramas. I like the sports.
You do?
Yes.
We like the comedy.
Anything with Tom Cruise in it.
Entertainment news.
I like the romantic movies.
Boxing.
You name it, you'll get it on HBO.
You're watching the HBO Test Drive. To order, call 1-800-952-5900.
We like to refer to it as wedlock.
Rutger Hauer.
Don't touch it. Don't even scratch it.
And Mimi Rogers
I know who your wedlock partner is.
are bound together.
You're my wedlock partner. Oh, no.
Running from the police.
What?
Hiding from their past.
Oh, no.
And falling for each other.
So what now?
Deadlock. Premieres Saturday, September 28th on HBO.
Years ago, it touched our most profound, deepest fears. Do you dare walk these steps again?
I cut her throat and watched her bleed.
Satan grows stronger.
Boy, I've been crucified.
It's a problem. All this bleeding.
He has found a haven.
You believe in possession, Father?
He has taken possession. His web widens. Inside this cell, inside a man thought to have died 15 years ago.
He says he's the Gemini killer.
The Gemini is dead.
No, I am not. I'm alive.
The real terror is back. George C. Scott.
My God!
The Exorcist III. Saturday on HBO.
It's the best fall ever, and it's about to happen here. Heartwarming classics, award-winning films.
So what is this?
Television. Simply the best television. A high-powered original. From the makers of Terminator 2, best-selling stories. This fall, the best.
It could only happen here.
Trick or treat.
This fall, the best.
It could only happen here. Flatline.
I found something.
This fall, the best.
It can only happen here.
Original movies with Hollywood's finest. Extraordinary true stories. And a glimpse into the future. The best of both worlds.
It can only happen here.
HBO, simply the best movies this fall.
Here, it can only happen here.
You're watching the HBO Test Drive Weekend. To order, call 1-800-952-5900. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'm going to order. Whoa.
Oh, the comedy. We never miss the comedy specials. The sports, the music specials.
Inside the NFL.
The choice of movies for children and adults.
I enjoy the boxing on HBO the best.
The great Wimbledon coverage.
Everything. What's not to like?
You're watching the HBO Test Drive. To order, call 1-800-952-5900. Now, if you haven't heard, Ellen DeGeneres and Jeff Martyr, the HBO test drivers, have been out on the road getting people to expand their horizons. Let's check in with Jeff.
If you were going to test drive a hot, slick, expensive car, would you take her to a country road and see what she was made of? Of course you would. Well, hopefully, that's what you've been doing this weekend, watching HBO, pushing it to the limit. Well, I got to tell you, this HBO Test Drive Weekend is quickly coming to a screeching halt. But that doesn't mean that the fun has to end. If you dial 1-800-952-5900 or the local number that may be on your screen, you can order HBO and keep the good times rolling and rolling and rolling. Plus, as a special bonus, anyone who subscribes during this Test Drive Weekend will receive 100 free long-distance minutes from U.S. Sprint, regardless of who your long-distance carrier is. So, pick up the phone and dial the number that's on your screen and order HBO. You'll be glad you did. Oh, those must be the donuts I ordered.
You still have time to call and order before Presumed Innocent, our next movie, gets started, and you still have a chance to win a 1992 Chevrolet in our Test Drive sweepstakes tonight.
Stop! It's the HBO Test Drive Sweepstakes. We've got the key to your dreams. A chance to own the road and drive the wide open spaces in your brand new 1992 Chevrolet or 1992 Chevy Geo. Or you could win in a flash. Picture yourself the owner of one of 100 Polaroid Spectra instant cameras, plus a year's supply of film. Stop and test drive HBO all weekend long and find out how you can be a winner. Or you can send your name, address, and phone number on a postcard to Test Drive's Second Chance Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 8025, Newington, Connecticut 06131. Go! And keep watching HBO for the chance to win a 1992 Chevy, Chevy Geo, or a Polaroid Spectra instant camera. The HBO Test Drive Sweepstakes. Come on! Make tracks.
keep watching for your chance to win a 1992 Chevrolet or one of 100 Polaroid Spectra instant cameras. It's all happening right here after our next movie, Presumed Innocent. In the meantime, you really ought to give us a call. This 2-day test drive is quickly running out of gas, and with it, your chance to get in on one pretty decent deal. So if you'd like one of the installation discounts many cable companies are offering and the special bonus of 100 minutes of long distance on U.S. Sprint, dial 1-800-952-5900 right now. Then ask yourself, did he kill her or didn't he? Presumed innocent. Get a mugshot.
Tonight, it all happens here on HBO. First at 8, a DA is accused of murder. Harrison Ford stars in Presumed Innocent. And at 10:10, join Will Shriner, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jeff Martyr for the HBO Test Drive, where you can win a new Chevrolet. Then at 10:30, sit back for laughs with the HBO Comedy Hour. Gary Shandling, Stand Up. Presumed Innocent, HBO Test Drive, and Gary Shandling. It could only happen here, tonight on HBO.
The following movie is rated R.